I lose my mind when I go into Goodwill. Because they've lost their minds, I lose my mind. Howdy y'all, my name is Gretchen. I am the Restless Thrifter and I am a full-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and sometimes Mercari. It's super slow over there. eBay's the #1 and then Poshmark is not too bad. I actually started on Poshmark and then expanded to the others. I also sold something on Depop. Yeah, I put a few things over there. I sold a few things like a couple years ago and then I pulled everything off because I just figured it wasn't worth it. And now I'm putting things back out there. It was also kind of a hassle a few years ago because their labeling system was different and I would have to get some of my information from PayPal and I just didn't like having to do that, reconcile everything at the end of the month. So yeah, but that's not why we're here. We are going to talk about a thrift haul and I am processing my inventory that I've brought in recently. The things that you're going to see are from several different sources. I'll let you know where I got them. If I can remember, I should be able to remember. It hasn't been that long, and I'll let you know how much I spent on them if I can remember. And again, it hasn't been that long. But before we get started, if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. If you're not subscribed already, please do. It will allow you to find my videos more easily in the future when I post them. You'll see this guy every now and then. That's Reacher. And it will also help others find my channel if you give me a thumbs up. So go ahead and do that right now if you'd like, and we'll get started. Okay, so the first two items are from a garage sale a couple weekends ago. And I bought them at the same sale. They are military jackets. This is, I don't know, possibly Army, I'm not sure. But it is from '68, so it's a Vietnam era coat with hood. And it's got lots of pockets. It doesn't have an old funky smell. I looked up the information here. It is a regular medium. And it still has the hood, which is cool. Let me see if I can get a better, if it was zipped up, it would be better, but I unzipped it to check it out. And of course, I'll be posting pictures of solds. So it's a really nice weight. Looking up things in Terapeak. So I use eBay's Terapeak feature to look up comps, and this has a $57 average sold price. That does not include the cost of shipping. And a 41% sell-through rate. So that's pretty good. That's really nice. I'm probably going to list mine for $65 and hold pretty firm on around, you know, I won't take less than $50 for sure. I think I paid $15. Yeah, they had them at $10 each and I offered $15 for the two. So $7.50 each. You'll see the second one here in a minute. It's definitely different. People have these listed a lot higher. I will keep a running total of everything from this haul. Now, even though it is from several places, I'm considering this one haul just because I'm sharing it with you as one, you know, all together, one video. Yeah, so I'm going to list it for $75. Okay, this next one, it has an ASP of $50 with a 31% sell-through rate. I just looked up Swiss military jacket, vintage, and it is a different color of green and a different style of jacket. Kind of cool. And I knew it was Swiss because of the buttons. These 3 crowns, I googled buttons with 3 crowns and it came up Swiss. C50, don't know what that means. It might have to do with the size. And yeah, it's a really interesting jacket as well. There's no insignia or anything on these. Ooh, what's in this packet? Toothpicks, not used ones at least. All right, I'm gonna hang them outside to air them out a little bit just because they do have that storage smell. I think I can get 50. I'm gonna list it for 60. See, what's the active? 68 is the ASP for listed. So maybe I'll list mine for Yeah, 60 is good. $7.50 is what I paid for that one as well. And that's all I got that day, I think. Yeah, pretty sure that's all I got that day. We went to a church sale too, but it was like the third day of it, and didn't find a thing. Very picked over. All right, this next item is a messenger bag. It's an Osprey. I recognized that guy there. Osprey is the brand. It's a nice quality brand of, I think, usually outdoors gear. There's the brand again. And it's in beautiful shape. Sorry. Very, very nice condition. And a nice, pretty purple. I love purple. This has a $32 ASP with a 55% sell-through rate. So my spiel about sell-through rate is here. It caps at 100. So 55% looks like more sold than listed, but almost equal, right? Almost a 50-50. So 50% of things have sold. 100% sell-through rate would look like none listed. You have no competition. It's 100%, but you can't go over that. And that's just the way I calculate it, but it is also the correct way to calculate it. You can do whatever you want. Since the ASP is 32 and I found one exactly the same that sold for 33, I'm going to list it for 40 and try to get at least 33. I paid $3 and some tax. Okay, this next one, I'm not going to do an ASP or sell-through because it's hard to narrow it down to just Lady from Lady and the Tramp. But isn't she cute? I got her for $1 at a garage sale. Just today, I went out garage sailing and didn't find much, but she was $1. She was cute. I might be able to get $10 for her. She is a Cocker Spaniel, right? So I'm going to put Cocker Spaniel in the title too. So maybe folks with that breed will also want her. She's so soft, very well cared for. Okay, and then at a different sale, I got 2 pairs of Skechers. This one is called the Skechers Biker Curbed Suede Sneaker. That's what it is. It's a 9.5, and it's in really nice condition. Does it look like they even wore them? They were in the box. The box is a little banged up, so I won't send it out with the box. But yeah, these look pretty new. I don't see any wear. That'll maybe change what I was going to list them for. These have a $27 ASP used with a, oh no, that's what they're listed for. Hold on. $19 ASP with a 15% sell-through rate, but that's used. I'm going to look up, they have new other, see details. New, they sold for $38 with a 33% sell-through rate. And so I'll probably go in between there somewhere. I was going to list them for 25. I'll list them for 30. And I'm not going to put new, but I will put excellent condition. Here's this doodad. I just don't feel like they were, yeah, they were never worn. These are new without tags. You can't have a sticker on the bottom like that. So this is going to be new without tags or box. So I'll list them for 35, and I paid $4. They were $5, but I picked out 5 things priced at $5 and offered them 20 instead of 25, and they took that. So not too bad. Okay, so these have a style name of Kiss Happy Moment Black. They are a little dusty. I need to clean them off. They're a size 9, just kind of a little, is it a flat? Is it a wedge heel? They have a $21 ASP with a 25% sell-through rate on eBay. I do see some that sold for $20, $25. None listed currently in this size on eBay. On Poshmark, they seem to sell well too. And there's 1 pair listed pre-owned on Poshmark for $29. I'll list mine for $29. Okay, next item. I bought this at the same garage sale as the Skechers for also $4. And this is an Echo. Amazon Echo Dot 2nd generation. I don't know if it has all the things it needs. It's got the charging or the plug. It's got this. So I'd have to look and make sure it has everything it needs. It looks like I can get about $10 for it. Pre-owned, maybe less. It looks like it has everything. I might keep it. I don't know. We don't have one. Will I use it? I might use it in here. Yeah, maybe I'll keep it. So I will just have to figure out how to use it. But I could get $10 for it if I wanted to sell it, but I think I'm going to keep it for myself. All right, this next one, I wasn't even sure quite what it was, but I could tell it was a smartwatch, and I saw it said Garmin on it. I've looked it up based on the info on the back. It came with the charging cable, and this is a Garmin Vendoo SQ smartwatch. And used, if they're working, they sell for $84 ASP with a 73% sell-through rate. So that's pretty nifty. I will plug it in, charge it up, power it on. I'll see how else I can test it out, but it doesn't have, you know, much damage really. It's got a few little hairline scratches to it. And it's a little dirty on the back, as you would expect from someone, you know, wearing it all the time. So that's cool. I paid $4 and I might be able to get 84. It looks like they list them a lot higher than that usually. With mine not having a box or any instructions or anything, I may list it a little bit lower. So I'll list it for 80. And then the last thing I got at that garage sale was this Roku. It doesn't have a remote, which I didn't notice when I first bought it. It's a Roku Ultra LT, whatever that is. It does come with an HDMI cable and the power cord, but no remote. I see similar sold for $15 without the remote. So that's probably what I'm going to list it for. And well, here's another one that sold for $20, but that was free shipping. So yeah, $15 plus shipping. And it was $4. Kind of want to get my money back on that one. This is actually going to be part 2 of a thrift haul that I started before. So let's just keep going, okay? Just pretend it's the same day. Okay, so this is a pair of Carhartt pants. They are like new because these belong to my nephew, I think, or my brother-in-law. They didn't like them, so my sister gave them to me to sell. And she donates to me, which is very kind of her. These are the cargo ripstop. You can tell they're ripstop when they have those squares. It's a good keyword to include in there. Carhartt also has style numbers inside that sometimes it's good to include. And these are the relaxed fit. Looks like these retail for anywhere from $60 to $70, depending on the exact style. But obviously I'm not going to be selling them for that. In Terapeak, I see a $20 ASP for pre-owned Carhartt with a 48% sell-through rate, so that's really nice. You know, these are like new, but they're not new, so I just have to go by the pre-owned price. I see some that are selling for $30 in this exact style and color. I'll probably list these right at $30. And then take offers on them, but I'm not going to let them go too low because they are like new. And they're I think pretty common size, 34 by 30. Okay, these are Vans. These did cost me $12.99. Oof, got a little mud. It's just mud though. $12.99 at Goodwill. And these are a custom pair of Vans skate high shoes. I know they're custom because of this cherry blossom pattern. So they're $100 shoes. These are a men's 12, and it doesn't even list the women's size on the shoe, but they are, I think, a 13.5 women's. So I liked the size. I loved the style. They really are in great shape except for that dirt on the bottom and a little bit on the side. So I think they'll be easy to clean up. This one doesn't have as much. I think they'll be easy to clean up and list. So even though they cost me $13, with these being $100 shoes because they're the custom style, I think I can get at least 50. The Vans Skate High shoes in pre-owned have a $31 ASP with a 21% sell-through rate. That's going to be all sizes, all styles, all patterns, everything. So that's not bad actually for an ASP and a sell-through rate on just a really generic lookup. I could not find anything listed, any solds in this Cherry Blossom. So I'm going to list mine because they are in like really great shape. Look, hardly any wear on the inside or outside other than that dirt. So I'll clean them up. I'm going to use probably some Goof Off and a little I've got these little small shoe kind of like the Mr. Cleans. They're not the greatest, to be honest, but I'll use that too. And I'm going to list them. They go for 100. There's none listed. I might list mine for 70 or 69, somewhere around there. This had been my first trip back to Goodwill since I have been boycotting them and their high prices. But I was nearby and I wanted to take a peek, and you know, me and shoes. All right, this is a pair of, oh gosh, I hope I can get that off. This is such soft leather, and these are Coquette, C-O-C-Q-U-E-T-T-E. They were $10. These were like new except for that one spot on them. And they're 38.5, made in Italy. Beautiful shoes. I found one pair of the same brand listed for $259, $256, and one pair sold on Poshmark for $59. They're both plain compared to this, and you know, this could have been a really bad pickup, but they were such great quality. I fell for that, you know, buying something because it's quality and not, you know, kind of pushing to the side whether it would actually be selling. Looking up this brand is hard because it keeps wanting to search Coquette without that second C. Let's see if I can just rub that off without any water or anything. It's lightening up, but it's still there. So these are so cool, and such, like I said, soft leather. It almost feels like suede, but I don't think it is. I think it's just a really soft leather. These look pretty narrow as well. So I really have no idea what they'll sell for. I'm going to list them for 50 or 60. I'll say 50 for now. Let's see if I can get my investment back. $10. I lose my mind when I go into Goodwill. Because they've lost their minds, I lose my mind. They're pricing things so high, and I'm just like, yeah, $10, that's a great deal. Because when I went in, y'all, there were shoes for $19.99 seemed to be the standard price for better brands. That is just nuts to me. All right, these little Coquette loafers in this beautiful lime green. I think some fancy lady would like these. All right, I think this is going to be the segment of the video where Gretchen lost her mind and bought things she shouldn't. These are Donald Pliner. Really pretty, really nice condition clogs. Leather upper with these cute clunky buckles. They're a size 8.5. They're kind of this orangey brown. These are the Fiona clog. I was going to call them mules, but they call them clogs. I don't see any sold on eBay, but I do see some sold on Poshmark for anywhere from $26 to $40. I'm going to list them at $40. I paid $12.99. That's where Gretchen loses her mind. I've lost my mind. I shouldn't be spending this much on stuff. It drives me crazy to be spending this much on stuff. So $14.06 with tax. I'm gonna list them for $45. I said 40, but I'm gonna list them for $45. And they do have a little bit of dirt on the bottom that I'll wipe off. It might not even be dirt. It might just be the way they've worn, you know? All right, the last pair of shoes where I lost my mind, I hope. It's these Skechers. These look a little bit like Rothy's, right? That's why I picked them up and looked at them. Plus, Skechers can sell well. These are in beautiful shape. They're a size 7, so it's a bit of a smaller size. But I really thought it was a cute pattern. It's called the Clio Blurry. And these have a $24 ASP with a 22% sell-through rate in eBay. And there are none listed in this size on eBay, which is nice. There are 2 listed in this size and colorway on Poshmark. The pre-owned ones are listed for $28, so that's what I'm gonna list mine for. Now, what did I say the ASP was? 24. That's not too bad. So I'm gonna list them for $28. So this next batch, some came from a super thrift city and some came from, I think the 2 pairs of shoes came from Grace Bridge Resell in Frisco. I think this is why I should do these things right away, and I intended to, but then life got in the way. Life got in the way. Okay, this is a pair of Good American size 10/30. And they are a distressed light jean, white colored wash. I guess I paid $10 for these. Gretchen's lost her mind. I've got to start going to the bins and garage sales. Hopefully tomorrow I can go to this neighborhood sale that I found and find some good things. The last bit of garage sales I went to, I did not find anything really. So let me see if these have a style name I can look up. That might help me. Yeah, they do. GC602T. Okay, Good American Good Classic Straight Leg Jeans, which is what these are based on the style, have a $33 ASP with a 17% sell-through rate. Should I have spent 10? Probably not. Probably not. Probably shouldn't have. I do see some selling for 40, 45. These are a size 10 or 30. And I see some listed, the cheapest ones are listed for 42 on eBay. They're listed really high on Poshmark, but they do have a lot of new with tag ones. I'm gonna list these for $45, but I think I can get 35 to 40 for them. And I will admit, I didn't look up those Good American at the store. I grabbed them and ran. This next item, I swear I manifested these, okay? I spent $7.99 on these glossy pants. These are a pleather, they're vinyl. I would call them liquid leather, but these are Trip NYC, and I was like, let me go down the pants aisle and see if I can find any Trip pants. These were in the women's, but these are actually Trip NYC man. They do currently sell these on their website. These are the PVC vinyl 5-pocket pant or something. Yeah, these are men's. I don't know how you get these on. My husband was like, what? It's like, do you have to oil up before you put these on? These are $97 retail. Let's see, can you add to cart? Yep, they currently have them. Who wears these? The goths. The goths, punk, whatever. Yeah, somebody wore them probably once. These look pretty new. But they do have a sell-through rate. They have and these are in men's. They have a $33 ASP with a 40% sell-through rate. There's really just a few pairs sold, but there's also just a few pairs listed. So with these being $97 retail, currently on sale, on Poshmark, it looks like they sell as well, $35, $44. I'm gonna list mine for $50. All right, y'all, you know I love to pick up Judy Blue. Judy Blue, these are the straight fit and they are a distressed style. Size 9/29, so you can use 29, it's a 29-inch waist, I believe, or you can use size 9, which is a junior sizing. I don't know why they do it that way. It's interesting, but that's the way they do it. And Judy Blue straight fit jeans have a $25 ASP with a 28% sell-through rate. Judy Blue sells quickly for me. I would expect that sell-through rate to be higher, but they sell quickly. I'm gonna list these for $30, and I do think I can get $30, but I'll take $25. But I'm not gonna take low offers on them because they'll sell. How much did I pay for those? There's a place that has a 50% off sale almost always in Frisco. They were $12.99 regular, so with tax I paid $7.03, and I'll pay that for Judy Blue just because they do flip quickly. When they stop flipping quickly, I will let you know. Now this next pair, y'all, Gretchen has lost her mind. How many times have I said that in this video? Or at least in the second half of this video. These are True Religion, and they are, I'm pretty sure, vintage. Look at those cool pockets, but look at this cool flare. And that's just the back. I think the front is even cooler. Look at that flower. How cool is that? These are a low rise. These are Y2K. If I have seen a pair of Y2K, this is them. True Religion. Yeah, it's got this old style tag. That is usually with vintage. Made in USA, 100% cotton. Has a style number, so I'll look it up. So let's see how crazy I was to get these, if I've lost my mind. If I was crazy enough to spend $14.61 on them. If I remember correctly, in the store, I looked them up and I was like, sell-through rate be damned, I'm getting these. These have not these specifically, but just True Religion flare jeans, pre-owned, have a $30 ASP with a 6% sell-through rate. That's super low. But I did find this exact pair sold pre-owned for $60 on eBay. And on Poshmark, there's a brand new tag pair that's listed for $75. I did find some solds too. These jeans ran were $286 brand new, or $268. I may be flipping it in my mind. A pair sold for $100, a pair sold for $40. So $40 is the lowest, absolute lowest I'll take if these don't sell within a few months. But I'm gonna give them some time to sell because these are super cool, in my opinion. What size are they? You might ask. These are a size 28. Two-tone, flower applique, patchwork, bell bottom, flare, wide leg, all of those words will be used. Hippie. And what am I going to list them for? I said some sold for $70. I'm going to list mine for $70. So these I paid $324. That's the with tax price. These are Can. And the reason I got them, Can itself is not the reason I got them, but I did get them because they're a plus size, they're a high rise, they're a size 36 waist shorts. And that is a larger size. I didn't even find any solds or listed in this size. So I think these will sell well for that reason. Now, when I just look up Can high-rise jean shorts used, I get a $14 ASP with an 11% sell-through rate. But again, I think in those larger sizes, I'm going to do better. I'm going to start at 25. And I will take offers. But it's just unusual to find a pair of jean shorts in a larger size like that, that's not like a Walmart brand. So I picked those up, and because they were on sale. Right, next we have some Peter Millar. Peter Millar has this crown logo. It also says it there. Peter Millar loafers. And these are sort of a taller loafer. I guess you could call these moccasins too. Loafer, driving shoes, boat shoes. They're really beautiful. Beautiful shoes. They were $10 because they were half off. These are a size 13. And I did get them because they were so clean. And for $10, these shoes would have been easily over $200. They have a $38 ASP and a 42% sell-through rate. That's just for all Peter Millar loafers in the men's casual shoes category. So I'm certain I can get more for these. I'm going to start these because there are none listed and they're like new, really. Maybe 75, yeah. And then I'll do one more and that'll be it. Hopefully that's enough for a haul. I think it is. I had these two other sweaters, but you know, another time. Maybe. These are Kizik's. This is my first time to find these. And these are these slip-on shoes that kind of have a very firm back, so you can just slip your shoes right on. These are men's. They're a black leather. And they're a size 13 as well. What did I spend on these puppies? They would have been $7. All right, so Kizik's. These are good. These are good. Look for these. See that, Kizik? Kizik, I would look for these. These have a $44 ASP with a 45% sell-through rate for Kizik leather shoes and men's. And it looks like people are listing them for $60 in this style, so I'm going to list mine for $60. That's everything I'm going to go through. That was a lot of shoes and jeans, pants. I can't remember what I showed at the beginning of this video. And I am sorry for having to split it up. I don't know if it really matters to you guys. Anyway, thank you for joining me. If you are new here, thank you for stopping by and sticking with me this long. Think about subscribing so you can see more videos like this. I do a lot of what sold videos as well, usually 2 a week, and a haul video pretty much once a week, I would say, and a day in a life video about every 6 weeks or so, just so you can see what it's like to be a full-time reseller. Give me a thumbs up if you don't mind, and just keep listing, y'all. Bye.